Okay, so now assuming that you have set up your campaign and you've set up your ad set, and you have at the campaign level, you've turned off Advantage Plus catalog ads because we're not running that right now. We're just running a regular ad to send people to the website to book a class or to buy a product. Okay, so when you're naming your ad, you want to make sure you name it whether it's an original post or if it's a post that you're pulling from your page or from your profile, and that's going to be called what post ID. Okay, so right now we're just going to do an original post, and then you want to make sure whether it's a video or an image, and then give a description of that video or image that makes it clear to you what that ad is. Okay, so that way when you're looking at it in the ad manager, you can know exactly what it is just right from the top level. So then you want to make sure you have your Facebook page and your Instagram account selected. Unless you're running something with a partner, you don't need to worry about partnership ads, just leave it off. If you have a Threads profile, you can connect that as well, but we don't have one linked up right now, so we won't do that. We're just going to leave off this branding, leave it inactive for now. And then this is where you get to your ad setup. This is where you can do, like I said, you can create an original post or you can do an existing post. That's where you would put in your post ID or pull something from your Instagram page or your Facebook page. So for right now, we're just going to do a manual upload. You can do a single image or a carousel. A carousel is where you'll be able to scroll through and have multiple images or videos. It's good for showing off multiple products or different services or classes that you offer, or if you just want to have different images and videos for the same product. It's a good thing to run and can add a little bit of different variation. Multi-advertiser ads, that's going to place you next to your competitors. I don't like to run them, so I just usually turn it off because I don't think it makes the most sense to run it next to your competitors all the time. This is where you're going to put in your destination. So usually for most products or services, you're going to be sending people to your website. Unless you're collecting leads, then you could also do an on-platform lead form. But for right now, we're just going to send people to the website. So, calmingspot.com. Okay, so that will be our destination. And then we're going to move down here. So you can add add-ons if you have a phone number you'd like people to call, or if you do want people to direct message you or WhatsApp you, or again, if there's an instant form, you can add all that stuff. But for right now, we're just going to leave it off. And this is where you get into your ad creative. So you can do an image or a video. So let's say we do a video ad. This is going to take you in here. You can set up all this stuff with different site links. If you have multiple stuff that you're trying to produce or trying to advertise, or if you have other products, multiple products, you can include those as well with the catalog and do all that. So we can just leave it all on, or you can turn it all off. It depends on your preference. Then we're going to move into where you actually select your media. You can, again, pull stuff from your Instagram account, from your Facebook page. You can upload things, different files and stuff like that. It'll all be housed here in your ad manager. So you can select something. So let's say we choose this one, go through it. This is where you can trim it if you need to. This is where you can adjust the formatting of it to fit your certain needs. This is where you put in your primary text, and you can add in different options. This is a headline, so your primary text is important, your headline is very important. You want to make sure your headline gets the point across quickly, and you want to make sure that your primary text is engaging and has a good call to action and explains what you're trying to sell and gets people to click and go to the next page. Okay, after that, you can choose your call to action. There's a lot of different ones, shop now, listen now. If you're selling a class, you can do, book now. That's usually one that will run for classes. And then there's these enhancements. I will turn all of these enhancements off. They can mess up things or make things look weird. So I just turn all of the enhancements off. And then that's pretty much it for the most part. That's where you have your creative. You have your headline, your primary text. You can edit all of it now still here if you want to. You can change all of it from this level as well. You have access to all of that to make changes. You can do different options for all of these things. And then you can add in events, you can change your languages, and then tracking. This is where, after you've set up your pixel and all of your events, this is where you make sure that that's linked to the ad and setting it up. And then with URL parameters, you can put those in to track across Google Analytics as well. But that covers pretty much everything for setting up a Facebook ad.